Hi, this is Michael, and this is a review of How to Draw Cool Stuff by Catherine V. Holmes. And this is a drawing guide book for teachers and students. Well, I found it really disappointing, quite frankly. I'm much more familiar with another book, which I've mentioned in my written review. What I do like about this book is they do give you just a couple lessons here of the elements of design, and these are just some basic concepts which are probably good to be aware of, and particularly how to shade and different shading values. And this is a very brief lesson, however, but it is really an important lesson, and that's probably the most valuable aspect of this book. As far as the rest of the technique, this book basically relies on using a technique of where you use simple shapes to represent the object that you want to draw, and then modify those simple shapes to get to the end result. Like if you want to draw a stick of butter, you draw a rectangle, then you add perspective to it, and then you shade it. But to go from here to here, this is like something only an artist could come up with, because someone who is not that artistically inclined is not going to be able to make this transition logically. It just doesn't make any sense. Look at this dragon, for instance. Okay, so maybe if you practice, you can finally get these shapes. But to go to the final step from this to this, just not going to happen, really. And here's another example. You go from this is like the next to the last step, and then you go to here just by adding shading. Well, I don't know. For that reason, I just really don't think this is the best choice of a book for learning. Now, maybe in a classroom situation where you have an instructor who is helping you go through these steps, I don't know, perhaps. But I really think the philosophy here is wrong. I believe that How to Draw on the Right Side of the Brain is the superior book, and that book teaches you how to draw what you see, which sounds crazy, but when you investigate that technique, it really does make a lot more sense to me than this technique in this book, which is to reduce things to simple shapes and build on them. Because you're not really drawing what you're seeing there. You're trying to reconstruct something using forced shapes. So that is it. I don't really care for the book all that much, quite honestly. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.